Let's talk about dips. This is a great exercise. So it's programmed through the very beginner all the way through advanced. Now the difference here will be basically at times you're going to do as many reps as you can with your body weight, and then as you get stronger with this movement, you're actually going to use a dip belt to add added resistance to this exercise. So we're just going to use our body weight today. The movement pattern would not change at all. So you'd still be doing the exact same movements if you were using that weighted dip belt. But after you get to a certain point, so starting at the intermediate program, you start to implement dips as one of the variables on your pressing day or your repetition day, which is typically on your Thursday. So let's get into this position, talk you through this exercise. Basically, you want to make sure when you're you want to grip the dip bar so that you have a pretty solid grip on there, in the sense that you don't want to just bend at the wrist. We want to hold this so that our wrists are straight and in line with our elbows. We want to pull our elbows inward so we're not flaring really far forward, but we want to pull in, loading our upper back. Once again, we want to come down into position, loading the upper back, just like many other exercises that we talked about that involve the press, because this is a great exercise for wrestlers. One of the recommended exercises to do on that variation day for repetition for upper body, because it just engages so much tricep power, which is important for that wrestling, as well as helps build some of that upper back strength. So let's kind of walk through this. We're getting in position, wrists are straight as we talked about, elbows are in. From here, I'm going to lift myself up. I pull the elbows into position. From here, I start dropping down, pretty much straight down into position. As I drop, I'm not letting my shoulders shift way forward. I don't want to do it because it's actually hard on your shoulders. We want to bring our body back so that we're loading into the upper back, so we're not just shifting our shoulders forward and then driving through. And that's a common mistake. So we want to get in position, we're loading our upper back, get to a full range of motion and driving back up. Come back, load into position, and drive back up. And when I say we're driving back up, we're basically driving through the wrists, through the elbows, and then into the pecs. So this is triceps, but you'll also feel it into your pecs quite a bit. It's a great pressing movement. It's great for wrestlers because it's developing some of those strength. When you have that tricep, you can push people's hands away from you. You can push people's hands away in front of you if you have strong triceps. So this is one of the best exercises for developing that power.